Hi everyone, so today I am going to talk a little bit about my Vegas elopement. I got married on Boxing Day last year, so Boxing Day 2024. And yeah, I guess this is just to share my quick little story in case anyone else was thinking about an elopement or getting married in Vegas. First of all, we did Vegas in 3 days, and yeah, it's not a lot of time, especially coming from London. And yeah, it's a 12-hour flight, so it was a long one, but if anyone is thinking about it, 3 days is definitely doable. From London in Vegas. Anyway, I know a lot of stag do's do it in like 3 days as well, so I know it is doable, and speaking from experience, it is. The jet lag does mess you up a little bit. All the nights that we stayed there, I was up at like 4 or 5 a.m. every day. So yeah, I guess that was the only thing, just dealing with the jet lag and being pretty tired at random times. But obviously you're in Vegas, it's open 24/7, so if you find yourself wide awake at like 4 a.m. there's always something to do. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's doable. 3 days and 3 nights is definitely doable in Vegas. We arrived on Christmas Eve in the evening. We got married on Boxing Day, and then we left on Friday the 27th. So yeah, Friday we left the day after we got married, but the flight wasn't until 9 o'clock the next evening, so we did pretty much have the whole day to, I guess, just relax or check out and things like that. So we stayed at the Bellagio for 3 nights. I highly recommend it. It's obviously iconic, but trying to get in and out of there is a bit of a nightmare. The crowds are crazy and the traffic around that area is ridiculous. One night on Christmas Day we went to see a show, Rouge, and it took us 40 minutes to get a cab. Between Ubers and taxis, it took us 40 minutes to basically get there. And it's 15 minutes down the road. So yeah, bear in mind at peak hours, which is like late afternoon, evening time, it is a nightmare from Bellagio area to get a taxi or an Uber anywhere. So yeah, we arrived Christmas Eve. Christmas Day we had like a nice room service dinner. Christmas Day evening we went to see a show called Rouge, which is a kind of sensual couples erotic show. I mean, it's nothing too explicit, to be honest. So, but I do recommend it because it really is entertaining, and the acrobatics and just the show as a whole in general is really entertaining, and it's fun to watch. It's not too cringy. Yeah, it's not too X-rated at all. There's no naked bodies or anything or weird stuff going on there. So yeah, it was really enjoyable, especially for an introverted person like me that's really awkward in those situations. But yeah, if I enjoyed it, yeah, I mean, I'm sure plenty of people will enjoy it also. So we did that Christmas Day evening, and then Boxing Day was the wedding day. So we had the wedding booked for 3 o'clock in the afternoon because we just wanted a slow start to the day. We wanted to wake up when we woke up, go and find breakfast, and then slowly get ready, which is exactly what we did. We went to the marriage license bureau to get our marriage license an hour before the ceremony, which might sound a bit risky, but the venue is literally a 3-minute walk from the marriage license bureau. And I double checked with the Lucky Little Chapel, and they did say an hour should be enough time because they are very close. When we got to the license bureau, the marriage license bureau, it was pretty busy, which and I panicked so much because yeah, apparently there's never really that long of a queue, but I guess it was the holidays, so lots of people wanted to register the marriage. In the end, we were in and out of there, I think, in about 40 minutes. And yeah, so we were out by 2:45, which gave us plenty of time to walk around the corner. But yeah, I definitely would factor in times for delays, getting into taxis and things like that. But yeah, it worked out pretty good for us. And the reason we chose the Lucky Little Chapel is because it was close to the bureau and we didn't want to make 2 trips back and forward to get the license. So because the chapels and the bureau are away from the strip, so we didn't want to go there, get the license, come back, and then go there and come back again, because the Ubers, the taxis, they're like $20-30 each way. So we just wanted to save money that way and just be more convenient, and yeah, just avoid doing 2 trips. So we just did the 1 trip there, walked around the corner, went to the Lucky Little Chapel. In our package we got 5 photos, which were lovely, and I think that was enough because based on all the we didn't really struggle to pick the 5 out of all that were taken, to be honest. So yeah, for us that was fine. Yeah, they were really helpful. It's really handy that they are close to the Marriage License Bureau, a couple in front of us. They just turned up there with no booking or anything, and they literally got married in the corridor, which is really cool as well. So yeah, obviously in Vegas anything goes. But yeah, so after the ceremony which all in all lasted 15 minutes. From the time we got in there to the time the ceremony was over was 15 minutes, and then we had to wait for our photos, and then just picked the photos, and then we got an Uber back to the Bellagio, had a glass of champagne at one of the bars, and which were nicely given to us for free to celebrate, and that was really lovely. And yeah, we just came back, yeah, had the champagne, went to the room, got ready, and we had dinner at 7 o'clock at the Top of the World restaurant in the Strat. It was quite early, but yeah, we're both kind of like grandma and grandpa. I like to eat early, so at home I eat around 6 p.m. because I like to digest before I go to bed. And we both thought we were going to be really tired, which was true. So we wanted to have a kind of earlier dinner to have the evening free if we wanted to go for drinks after, if we just wanted to just go to bed. But also my friend came from London, so she was in LA for Christmas with her husband, and they drove down on the night of our wedding. So we joined her and the family for a quick couple of drinks and then went home. So yeah, that's as crazy as it got. We went to a little speakeasy with them, had a couple of drinks, and yeah, that was it. It was such a lovely day, and I highly recommend just going to Vegas and eloping, or going anywhere. We chose Vegas for various reasons, but yeah, I highly recommend an elopement over like a big wedding because it saves so much money. And on top of that, for me, what matters is the 2 people that are getting married, and everything else just doesn't matter. And yeah, I knew for a long time that I just wanted it to be me and my husband getting married, and yeah, everything else that's involved, just yeah, it really doesn't matter. For me, it's actually the commitment between the 2 of you that matters. We wrote our own vows, and yeah, the whole thing was just really lovely. This video was meant to be short, but it's actually quite long now. But I think I will leave it there. I've missed out so much, so if you have any questions about getting married in Vegas, about the trip, any tips, and yeah, leave any questions below, and maybe I'll make an in-depth video about all the aspects to it. Yeah, I think that's probably something that I will do. But yeah, I highly recommend getting married in Vegas. And yeah, that was my random wedding Vegas elopement wedding Vegas story. I will see you in the next video. Bye.